Hey, everybody. We'll be starting the webinar in just about a minute, as you can see, and we are streaming live on YouTube. So you can join us on the web or on YouTube or through the webinar tool. Look forward to having you attend and participate. Go ahead and ask questions if you're joining us on the webinar. If you're streaming on YouTube, we won't be able to see them there. That's the advantage of registering for the event up front. Anyway, we're glad you're here and look forward to having you attend today's event. Thanks for joining us. Well, hi, and welcome to today's event. This is Look Great in the Inbox, the 7 don'ts of email design. I want to welcome you. My name is Ken Countess. I am an internationally recognized marketing expert known as one of Constant Contact's top partners in the world for the last 4 years. I'm also the creator of the Email Marketing Ninja program. I'll tell you more about that in a little while. And for the past 17 years, I've been helping businesses like yours grow with digital marketing. I'm managing director of the Countess Group. We're a marketing firm based in Orlando, Florida. We help businesses like yours gain an unfair advantage over your competition. We are full service. I can tell you more about that after we do our workshop. And I'm Constant Contact certified. I'm one of only 4 winners ever of the Constant Contact Authorized Local Expert Leadership Award. Certified by Constant Contact. Among my credentials are that I spent over 25 years at Fortune 100 companies like Motorola, a company now owned by CVS, and also at Marriott and other companies as well. Here are some of the clients that we've served over the last 18 years or so as the Countess Group: Tampa Airport, Marriott, Verizon, but mostly small to medium-sized businesses and nonprofits, probably just like yours, just like mine. We like to say that we help businesses like yours gain an unfair advantage over your competition with targeted marketing campaigns that work. We don't believe in the spray and pray technique that can cost you an awful lot of money and not get you the results that you deserve. So, during this webinar, here's what I'm going to teach you. I'm going to teach you how to do something cool in less than 20 minutes time. And I'm going to teach you this by showing you how to create an email that helps you sell more stuff without stressing you out. And then something else as well. Here's what you'll learn during this presentation: how to create an email using today's best practices, how to create effective emails more quickly and painlessly to help you spend more time on your business. Would you like that? How to avoid wasting time so you can finally do what you'd prefer to be doing, and how to send emails that really get results. So why is this important to you now? Well, most of what we've learned over the years about email marketing is dead wrong. If you haven't been up to date, if you haven't attended workshops like this, even in the last few months, you're probably not getting the most out of your campaigns. We spend way too much time creating emails. We don't seem to focus on our readers, the people we sell to. And we now have the tools to really target our perfect customers. So, is this webinar for you? If you're a business owner, or you work for a business or a nonprofit, and you have precious little time, and we typically have precious little time, and you want a simple email marketing plan that works, this is for you. If you're frustrated that marketing is taking you away from your other responsibilities and you want to spend more time cultivating your business, this is for you. If you want to do more marketing, this is for you. If you want to be more satisfied with your marketing efforts, this is for you. If you want to generate more revenue with your marketing and be a more recognized brand so your customers never look anywhere else, this is for you. And if you've never really been happy with the results of your email marketing campaigns and you want to turn it all around, this is for you. And by the way, if you're worried about being considered a spammer because of things you've heard about junk email, this is for you because you're going to discover how to use email to generate more business and avoid the spam box. Are you ready? Okay, then let's go ahead and get started, shall we? This is Look Great in the Inbox, the 7 don'ts of email design. You know, first impressions really do matter. And when someone opens your email, what they see is going to determine what they do next. And you'll want them to read your newsletters or announcements and then take some kind of a next step, right? Maybe you want them to visit your website, register for an event, donate to a nonprofit, or try a new product. And this is where a great-looking, professionally created email designed to drive action is crucial, because people make snap judgments about whether or not to read your email based on a quick glance. We choose an email message, we give it a 2-second glance, and then decide if it's worth our time. If it is, we keep it and read it. If not, we hit the delete key and send the email to the trash folder. So that's why you're here, to help you make the right impression. I'll take you through the reasons that email subscribers delete emails and how you can design emails that really do work. So I want you to think about the difference between a regular email that shows up in Outlook or Gmail or Yahoo and one sent through an email service provider, like Constant Contact. An email from a service provider looks better and gets you noticed. You can use templates to feature your brand's logo and colors and include graphics that will capture your readers' attention. You'll get through to your audience. You can use an email service provider to track everything, from who opened your email to how many people clicked on every link, and it allows your recipients to opt out of receiving future messages. And let's not forget about the importance of mobile on email. You know, more than 65% of adults own smartphones, and more than half of the time, emails are opened on a mobile device. That percentage, by the way, continues to rise. So what does this mean for you? Well, many people are reading their messages, which include your emails, on a tiny screen. And so your emails need to look as good in their hands as they do on their desktops. So when you're creating emails, think about mobile users. If something doesn't look good on mobile, your readers will delete it. In fact, 80% of people delete an email that doesn't look good on mobile, and even worse, 30% will unsubscribe if the email doesn't look good. So before you send out any email campaign, make sure that you send a preview to yourself so you can make sure that it looks good, both on a desktop and on a mobile device. All right, so for the next few minutes, I'm going to talk about the 7 don'ts of email design, which include branding, the size of fonts that you use and the type of fonts you use, the colors you use, how to organize your email, the proper use of images, making your email shareable, and then, once again, talking about mobile. All right, so your email should feature an instantly recognizable, consistent header image, like a logo or a cover photo. And over time, this image will be associated with the high-quality information that you share. And ideally, this email header should relate to your business or product. That's what your readers signed up to learn more about. So, if you own a yoga studio, your newsletter should be visually related to your overall brand, including your logo. So, think about how your email portrays your business. That's going to be really important. And just like you, the people who read your emails are very busy. So, how do you win the battle of priorities and get more people to stop and open your email or read your Facebook posts and tweets or share your pin on Pinterest? Think about how you prioritize your own email. Or if you're on Facebook, and who isn't, think about your news feed. You pay close attention to who the message is from, don't you? Who an email or social media post came from turns out to be the most important part of winning this battle of priorities. So it's important for you to be recognizable and use the same identity across all channels. In your email, make sure you're consistently using your logo and the colors that you use in the rest of your marketing so you're immediately recognizable. Use great images of your business, products, and people so that your audience can easily connect with what your organization does and who you are. I'll talk a little bit more about images in a little bit. And make sure you use consistent language across all of your marketing so people won't be confused. For example, Bake by Melissa does a great job of showing what they do. They bake. Next, I want to talk about selecting the right font for your email. Your email's main goal is to communicate, but what if the words are hard to read? Be sure to avoid a couple of common errors. Using too many fonts, combining too many different fonts makes your email look messy. So pare it down to no more than 2 fonts and only use italic and bold styles to add variety. And avoid using fonts that are too small. With so many emails being viewed on smartphones, it really makes sense to increase font sizes. I suggest you use at least 11-point font for body text and at least 22-point font for headlines. When you're designing images, think carefully about the fonts that you use. The type you choose can influence thought and behavior, believe it or not. It can support or detract from your message. Your message should be the star, and if it's cluttered up or worse, not legible because of your choice of font, your message will be lost on your audience. And another consideration when choosing a font is serif versus sans serif. Serif fonts are considered to be more traditional and are identified by the small hooks or curls at the end of each letter. Those are called serifs. And fonts that don't have these are called sans serif. Serif fonts are great for printed material, but on the web and online, you really want to be using sans serif because they're much easier to read. So try using common fonts like Arial, Helvetica, or Verdana. They're highly legible and they're compatible with against many other less standard fonts. So you want to make sure that the fonts that you use are large enough in size and easy enough to read. Once again, we're thinking serif versus sans serif. And now let me talk a little bit about the colors that you might use in an email. For your email to look professional and inviting, you have to master color. The biggest color mistakes are choosing ones that are overly bright or fluorescent. Don't use too many colors either. Use a palette with 2 dominant colors and tone down the rest. And finally, don't use light text on a dark background. The most readable combination is dark text on a light background. Color is a key consideration for your visual content. Color catches your audience's attention and it boosts their engagement. Studies have shown that different colors create different emotional responses and influence customer reactions. 85% of shoppers say color is the primary reason they buy a product. Color also increases brand recognition by up to 80%. And by the way, it's no accident that major social networks such as Facebook and Twitter and LinkedIn use blue as their primary color. Blue happens to be the favorite color of 40% of people worldwide. You can use different kinds of colors and decide which one might be best for your content. For example, yellow tends to be something that gets the attention of window shoppers. It's an optimistic and youthful color. Red is an energy color. It increases heart rate and creates a sense of urgency. I mentioned blue is commonly used. Black is typically used for luxury product marketing, and so on. Now, let me talk a little bit about using templates to organize your content. When a reader glances at your email, they should know right away which information is the most important, what they should look at next, and what's least important. Make it easy for your readers by using large, bold headlines for newsletter main topics, but also use the right templates to organize your message. Be sure to pick a template that's mobile friendly or mobile responsive, so smartphone readers can easily navigate through your information. Let me spend a minute now on images, photos and graphics and video. When I talk about images, I don't just mean photography. Images can be graphics, video, photos, word images, like a funny or inspirational quote over a photo background. You want your images to reflect your brand and look professional. The good news is that most smartphones and digital cameras now shoot very high-quality videos and photos, so you don't need a lot of technical know-how or extra money to create great images by yourself. Make sure you do not use low-quality images or stock photos that look overly staged. Now, why are images so important? It's because images receive a lot of engagement from your audience. 82% of people pay more attention to emails that have images. So if you need people to do one thing, you should consider using a still photo rather than a video, just to keep people focused on the physical, measurable result that you're trying to achieve. And you shouldn't over-rely on images to get your message across either. Many email providers, as a default setting, do not automatically show images. So you need to label your images with text that explains what the image is in case it doesn't display. And by the way, take advantage of pre-header text. Those are the first few lines of an email or a text description of the first image at the top that appears if images don't show up on the desktop. This text also shows up below the subject line in the inboxes of most mobile readers. Now, a few words of caution. I mentioned earlier that you should limit your images. Emails with 3 or fewer images get the best click-throughs. So what kind of images should you use? Well, think about what you're trying to communicate. If you sell products, you should show people what you want them to purchase by using great photos. And if you're a nonprofit, you could share photos of your last event or fundraiser. And if you're a B2B, business to business, you may want to highlight your employees in action with some good candid photos from your business. Because not all email providers allow images by default, you should not use images of your content. What I mean by this is that you should not use a PDF file instead of an email marketing template. Not only will your content not display for many readers, you'll also not be able to track any clicks to help you strategize on your future email campaigns. Now, video is a powerful way to engage with your audience. People prefer watching a video to reading long web pages full of text, but make sure your video doesn't detract from the primary action you want them to take. Sometimes your call to action is the video itself. The thing you want people to do is watch the video. But other times, if you want people to do something besides just watch the video, you have a link you want them to click in your email. You might not want to use video in case it distracts readers from your call to action. When using video, make sure you mention in your subject line that your email includes a video, so your readers know about it right away. Consumers prefer watching a video to reading long text articles. In fact, 50% of people are more likely to read emails that include a video. But make sure the length of your video is within 90 seconds. That's the point at which more than half of viewers will actually stop watching. And you can make video work for your business. Use it to show product demos, customer testimonials, promotional material, or to share user-generated content. Let me take a minute to talk now about making your email shareable across social media platforms. I'm betting you received an email recently that includes buttons with logos for one or more social media platforms, which invite you to click and share the email content through your social media accounts. That's a really effective way that you can grow your reach. Emails that include social buttons increase click-through rates by more than 50%. Encourage your audience to share your promotions by using social media tools. It's a very effective way to grow your reach. Emails that include social sharing buttons increase click-through rates by more than 150%. Remind your audience to share your promotions. Ask them to like it on Facebook, retweet it on Twitter, or pin it on Pinterest. And extend the reach of your emails using whatever social share tools you can. You can schedule Facebook posts in advance and use social sharing, for instance, to share your email marketing message, your newsletter. A social share button will enable you to schedule it to show up on Facebook at what time and on what date you'd like. And once again, don't ignore mobile. I want to spend a moment here to go through a few tips to help you make your email look great on a mobile device, something you need to do. Because as I mentioned earlier, 80% of users delete an email that doesn't look good on mobile. Think about it. Do you want to read long, complex messages on your phone or when you're on the go? Of course not. Which means neither do your customers or supporters. So make it easy to read. Most of the time you're going to build emails on your desktop. There are some do's and don'ts to keep in mind in order to make those emails mobile friendly. You want to avoid tiny fonts. You want to keep the length of the text short. And don't use multiple columns in your email. Those are just not the kind of emails that show up well on a smartphone. So, instead, keep it simple. Less text is more. Use just enough text to get the most important information across. Use large fonts. Make them easy to read so that zooming is not needed to view a message on a smartphone. And use a single column so that nothing gets cut off and everything fits within the phone screen. And speaking about images, make sure you avoid using large images that wind up going off screen. People don't pinch and zoom the way they did just a few months ago. Things like that can be very distracting and cause your audience to ignore or worse, delete your message if it doesn't look good on a mobile phone. So avoid using large images that get cut off on a mobile screen. Test your email. Use the preview buttons. And if the images are too big, resize them. And think about your calls to action. Make them easy to read. Put them in the top section of your email so people will notice and take that next step. Don't make people hunt, zoom, or scroll, because guess what? They don't. Your images should be sized to fit on a mobile screen. Don't have an image that's cut off, and make sure it doesn't take up the entire screen either. Use clear, easy calls to action. So how do you create an email that looks great on a mobile? Well, try building it on your phone. If it works for your phone, it will look great on your customers' phones. And there are lots of apps that make it easy to build an email with your smartphone. Constant Contact, for example, does have an email creation app. It works on both iPhone and Android phones. And you can go to an app store and search for Constant Contact. It makes it very easy for you to create emails on the fly. So I've got a bonus for you. Take a look at this. You'll learn a little bit about how to create standout subject lines.
Hi, I'm Miranda. I'm a content developer here at Constant Contact, and today I'm going to tell you how to write a great email subject line. Your subject line is really important because it's the first impression that you'll make on your readers. The goal of a subject line is to stand out in the inbox, grab your reader's attention, and convince them to open your email. Today, I'm going to tell you 5 tips for writing an effective email subject line. Tip 1 is to stay short and sweet. So remember that a lot of your readers are going to be looking at your email on a mobile device, so you have very small space to work with. For best results, you want to keep your email subject line to about 40 characters or 5 to 8 words so that nothing gets cut off. Tip 2 is to avoid anything spammy. So certain language like buy now or free or loud punctuation like all caps or multiple exclamation points can send your email to the spam folder. You can use our spam checker tool within your Constant Contact account, which filters through your email content and makes sure that your email is in line to land in the inbox. Tip 3 is to ask a question. So questions are great because they pique your audience's interest. So if a contact is scrolling through their inbox and they see a question, they'll want to click on your message to get an answer from your business. Tip 4 is to include a deadline. So I think we all know what it's like to wait till the last minute to do something. So if you're including a deadline, you'll create a sense of urgency with your reader, and you'll show them that your message is timely and that they should open it. Tip 5 is to add a list. So similar to the format of this video, people love lists because it's really easy to digest the information. They know that when they open your email that they'll have a really clearly laid out set of points that they can scan through quickly. So think about what kind of list or tips would be relevant for your audience and include it in your next email newsletter. So those are all the tips I have for you today. If you're looking for more email marketing advice, visit the Constant Contact blog at blogs.constantcontact.com.
Okay, now here's another bonus for looking great in the inbox. What I'm going to do now is open up a brand new email template. And let's select this one just simply because it's the easiest one. And once it loads, what I'm going to do is go over to the image area and we're going to add in a GIF. That is an animated picture. We're going to drop it in just like that. Now you can find these online, you can create them on your own. We cannot cover that in this particular webinar, but just to give you an essence of what you can do to really stand out in the inbox, look great in the inbox, is we can go ahead and drop this little image in, and you could see I've got quite a few of them that I've already uploaded. Let's go over to the preview area. When someone receives your email on a desktop device, this is what it'll look like on a desktop. Here's what it'll look like on a mobile. Now think about you receiving this email yourself. Wouldn't you be tempted to open this email right up? That's another way for you to look great in the inbox. So let's go ahead and put all of this together. I've covered quite a bit of information today about email design. So what should you do next? Well, it's important for you to know that email marketing has the highest ROI, or return on investment, of any other digital marketing tool. It's been measured to be over 44 to 1. What that means is that for every dollar you spend on an email marketing campaign, on average, you should expect 44 back. So for every $100 you spend, for example, you should expect 4,400 back. And here's an example from one of our clients who did not use email marketing for quite a long time. They'd been in business since 2010. They came to one of our workshops in 2012. At that point, they had been running at about $50,000 a year only using Google AdWords. And they couldn't really measure the return on investment from AdWords. So they came to our session, and they, 6 months later, decided to start using email marketing. After running at a steady rate of $50,000 a year in sales through the middle of 2013, they started using email. And this is something they sent to me.
Hi, I'm Pamela Fay, co-owner of Imprints for Less, founded in 2010. We provide over 1 million products with your logo on them. Everything from bags, pens, cups, anything you can imagine. In our first year, we averaged $50,000 in sales. Business growth was slow in the first 3 years, and in 2013, we started using Constant Contact. With the help of Ken Countess, our business tripled almost immediately. Today, we average over $500,000 in sales annually. Everyone at Imprints for Less would like to thank Constant Contact and Ken Countess. Thanks, Ken.
Now, when they sent me that recording, that was in the middle of 2015, and at that time, they had grown exponentially. And by the end of 2017, they grew again to over $1 million in revenue. All they've been using since 2013 is email marketing. Now, of course, your results may vary. But for this client, whom we taught how to use email, the return on investment for them is over 500 to 1. They spend about $150 a month on their email campaign, and they generate $1 million in revenue. So that's pretty extraordinary. What I'd encourage you to do is take the information that you've learned during this session, go ahead and apply it, leverage it, and grow your business. Email marketing is such a great tool. I really encourage you to use it well, and contact me if you need help. I'd also encourage you to connect with me on Facebook. It's facebook.com/The Countess Group. You'll join over 6,000 people who are following us on Facebook, and there we post several times a week tips to help you grow your business. And also on LinkedIn, linkedin.com/in/Ken Countess. Over 4,000 people are following me on LinkedIn on my first circle. They too get access to marketing tips to help them grow their business. My question for you is, if you do nothing, what will your 2018 look like? It's really time to step up your marketing, and we can help you. We help businesses like yours gain an unfair advantage over your competition with targeted marketing campaigns that really work. So what's your next step? Well, as I mentioned, go ahead and follow me on Facebook. It's facebook.com/The Countess Group. And then connect with me on LinkedIn too, linkedin.com/in/Ken Countess. Also, follow us on our podcast. Go to our website, thecountessgroup.com, or marketyourbusiness.co, and look for the podcast tab. We post podcasts just about every week on iTunes, Google Play, Podbean, and of course on our website. We're very active on social media. Of course, I hope that you join our email marketing list and help you grow your business with information that truly will help you catapult your sales. So what's your next step? You might consider a private 30-minute coaching session with me. That's $99 if you do it today. It's bit.ly/consult99. You can also schedule a 2-hour video call with me. It's bit.ly/2-hour-workshop. These are personalized sessions. I give you homework so that the sessions are very, very productive. And by using those links, you can schedule a time that works for you. I know many of you who are watching this video came and attended as a result of an email you got from Constant Contact. And if you already have a Constant Contact account, give me a call. We can help you get better results. If you're not yet using Constant Contact, become a real marketer with the Countess Group and Constant Contact. Subscriptions start at only $20 a month, and with a new paid subscription, we'll give you a free reusable email marketing template. We'll upload your list for you. The first one will give you training. You've got to use this special link, bit.ly/TCG, that's for the Countess Group, -CC. That's for Constant Contact. So bit.ly/TCG-CC. Once again, it starts at about $20 a month. My question for you is, what will your 2018 look like if you don't do anything at all to grow your business? And you've really got 3 choices, don't you? You can do it yourself, you can do it with a little bit of help, or you can do nothing at all, and then you're more than likely to wind up about where you were at the end of last year, which may not be so bad, but if it were me, I would want to grow. So then what would the next step be? Well, we're going to go into Q&A here in just a moment or two. What I'd like you to do right now is in the Q&A box, let me know if I've answered the struggles that you're having with marketing, and let me know too which ones you're still facing. And if you're not sure where the Q&A box is, check down at the bottom of your screen if you're on a desktop computer, or at the bottom of your smartphone or tablet, you'll see a Q&A box. I've got arrows pointing to them where they are on those screenshots. And while you're doing that, let me remind you that what we can help you accomplish is we can help you gain an unfair advantage over your competition with a targeted marketing campaign. Spray and pray marketing doesn't work very well. It takes a lot of time and energy and money. So why not target your marketing to a place where it makes sense? Okay, so here's a triple fact for you, if you will. You're at your computer or on your smartphone watching this webinar, and you've heard how email marketing automation works. And you know that using email marketing can be a great way to make sales. So if you're someone who can really help people and deliver good value to the marketplace, you might be wondering how you can implement all of the tactics and strategies I just showed you, how you can get them all to work quickly and easily. Clearly, email marketing works. Just look at how many top marketers are using it. And that's why you're smart to deploy it and deploy email marketing automation in your business the right way. So what I want you to do right now is listen to our Marketing Mastermind program. I'll show you how it can help you, and if it's right for you, then I think you should sign up. And if it's not right for you, I don't want you to sign up. And I'm going to do this without any fanfare, without any hype. Here's what it is. It's the Here's what it is. It's the Marketing Mastermind program. It's a select opportunity to participate in a private online group sharing best practices, showing you how to generate more meaningful results with your marketing efforts so you can make more money. We'll talk about the latest trends in strategic marketing and communications, emails, social media marketing, marketing funnels, automation, content, websites, search engine optimization, pay-per-click advertising, public relations, and more. When you attend Marketing Mastermind, you'll learn how to be a better marketer, how to grow your online presence, how to target the right prospects, how to do more business with your existing customers, how to do business with new customers, how to generate campaigns that get you noticed, how to make your marketing more productive so you can spend more time running your business. You'll get live coaching from certified marketing experts. You'll get live interaction with other members of the group. You'll get live Q&A. You'll get cheat sheets and checklists and networking with other members. Marketing Mastermind is a private group that's open to members only. Access is provided to each meeting via a private email. Marketing Mastermind meets online on the first Friday of every month at 4 o'clock Eastern, 1 o'clock Pacific. You can start a 2-week trial by going to thecountessgroup.com and go to the Marketing Mastermind tab, or go straight to bit.ly/mm-marketing mastermind. Thecountessgroup.com or bit.ly/mm, that's from Marketing Mastermind, -Marketing Mastermind. And here's what it'll do for you. Once you attend Marketing Mastermind and start taking advantage of what you learn, you're going to discover new ways to flood your business with eager prospects who are already positioned to view you as an authority in your market. And you'll do more business with existing customers. And you'll be getting better results by using proven marketing techniques using best practice. By the way, many things have changed in the last couple of years, and you really need to know about them. So here's what I want you to do next. Naturally, if you implement what I just shared with you about marketing automation and digital marketing, you'll start to see amazing results in your business. Joining a group like Marketing Mastermind, where you can learn some of the latest changes in digital marketing, will undoubtedly benefit you and your business. And that's why you should invest in Marketing Mastermind right now. So here's what I want you to do next. Go to our website, go to the Marketing Mastermind tab, or go to your 2-week trial at bit.ly/mm-marketing mastermind. It's a month-to-month membership. There's no other obligation. 2-week trial, just $19. And then monthly membership as a charter member is just $49. If you're not satisfied, just cancel your membership. Here's why it's a safe decision. We're now in our 18th year. We didn't get there by people being tricked into doing things they didn't want to do. We encourage you to attend Marketing Mastermind, see what it's all about, benefit from it. I'm sure you will. So what's next? Well, as I mentioned earlier, I think you should connect with us on Facebook. It's facebook.com/thecountessgroup, or go to linkedin.com/in/Ken Countess. Between the two of those platforms, there are over 10,000 that are following us. Make sure you listen to the Market Your Business Like a Pro podcast. You get expert marketing tips and advice that you can listen to anytime you want. There's a new episode every week. So listen to it wherever you are, whenever you want, on any device. You can find it at thecountessgroup.com/podcast. It's also on iTunes, on Google Play, on Podbean. Just about anywhere you look, you'll be able to find it. I also wanted to let you know that very soon we'll be launching Email Marketing University, and you can sign up to be on the list, no obligation required, just go to this URL, bit.ly/email-u, and we'll put you on the list and let you know as we get a little bit closer what the Email University is all about. No further obligation. Just get your name on the list because we will have early bird pricing for you. So take advantage of that. When we launch, if you signed up as an early bird, you'll have special pricing throughout your membership. So go ahead and go to bit.ly/email-u and get your name on the list today. Please be sure to let me know what struggles you're currently having. I'll answer your questions at the end of the session here. I encourage you truly, go for the gold. There's so much opportunity out there. And what we can help you accomplish is we can help businesses like yours gain an unfair advantage over your competition with targeted marketing campaigns that really do work. We help you gain an unfair advantage over your competition, and you can sign up for other workshops as well at thecountessgroup.com. We help you gain an unfair advantage over your competition. So be sure that you join us for our upcoming events. Be sure to check out our website. It's thecountessgroup.com. Thanks for joining me today, and I look forward to having you attend one of our other events in the near future. And now I'll stand by for questions. Okay, so I know it does take a little bit of time for entering questions. Go ahead and use the chat box. It should be in the lower portion of your screen, whether you're on a desktop or laptop device. You can see that we have the links to Marketing Mastermind for signing up for Constant Contact below on the screen. And also, if you'd like that free, not free rather, but $99 private 30-minute consultation with me, you can sign up at bit.ly/consult99. As I mentioned, I do give you homework to do. This is not just a casual conversation. We find out about your business and find out how we can help you so that you can grow your business. I mean, after all, that's why you attended this event, whether you've attended it as a webinar or whether you're finding it streaming on YouTube. In either event, go ahead and use the chat box. Once again, it's down at the bottom of your screen. If you haven't moved your mouse during the course of this live event, go ahead and move your mouse down to the bottom of the screen, and that should reveal the buttons, so you can go ahead and submit questions or raise your hand or use the Q&A box or whatever. So I'll stand by now for another moment or two. We don't have anything that's unattended to in the chat box. Anything that did come in, we answered via chat during the course of the event. In the meantime, I want to thank everybody for joining us today. It's really been great having you, and I always look forward to having people join us on our events. So we'll go ahead and stand by one more time for questions, and look forward to having you attend one of our upcoming events. Don't forget about our podcast. It's at marketyourbusiness.co/podcast, and you'll find all of the episodes that we've published so far there. There's a new one every week. You can also find upcoming events on our website. That's at marketyourbusiness.co/upcoming-events. Go ahead and check out the website. It's got a lot of information on there for you. Okay, so it looks like that'll about do it. Thanks once again for joining me, and we'll look forward to having you the next time around. Bye for now.